Yeah, got you right, man. All right, Shalom. This is GMS Louisiana Saints. We're gonna back at you with another live lesson. As always, we give all praises, glory, infinite honor to you.
Hallowed by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kadosh.
The honor to the elder apostle, peace and blessing and salutations to the hopeful elect. And the title of the video, it's over, man. All right, and I'm alluding that to just in the last couple of days. Some of the brothers in the camp, we have noticed even down here where we live, certain major corporations and companies, they was there last Friday, come back to this present Friday, and they're gone.
Boarded up.
Empty. Yeah, doors empty. They even pulled the rugs up, man. Mm-hmm. Take all the mannequins and everything. I'm alluding that to replace Joseph F. Banks or Joseph F. Banks or something like that. Yeah. Soup company. Gone, man. This was one of the top places for that place to actually be at, man. But also, this brother was talking what you're seeing going on in America, even with the so-called COVID C-19 thing, is that foreclosure that so-called Rabbi Finkelstein talked about that was going to come over 14 years ago over a video he did. And when you see it, when you have a foreclosure, when you foreclose on a house or a business, what happens? It becomes a time you still be in there, then they give you a notice that say what? By that certain day you got to be out.
90 days or 120 days.
Yeah, so when you get out of there, what happens? You take everything from out of the house, that your furniture, your sinks, whatever you want out of there. That once you're you take it out. That's what you see. You see the liquidation going on, man. America is being liquidated, man, in front of your eyes. And you, like I said, you numbskulls out there, you people that pretty much think that this place is gonna rebound. You got people right now talking about a goddamn Mardi Gras. Mm. And when you go down downtown, everything, half the shit is boarded up. It's a ghost town in certain parts of the French Quarter, man.
And you can go to a pretty popular street like Frenchman on a Saturday night in the hours when it's supposed to be bustling, but it's like the brother said, it's a ghost town. Nobody there. You can pretty much hear the wind whistling.
You don't even see a fucking cat out there, man. Good.
No, we just went on Frenchman. Two of these brothers, that confirmed with he didn't know we even went. It was nothing at the time. Remember when the elder, different, brothers come down, they like to take out the scenery of the city, and that was a place where, initially we would go and play live,
mixed.
It's a mixed crowd. It's decent. You don't got all,
Too much deal, too much, man.
Right, it's a decent place for you to pretty much enjoy your brethren, man. The tabernacle, and they have nobody out there at a decent time. What it was, 10, 11 o'clock. In a roundabout way, that's when it's flooded with entertainment, man.
Music and everything.
Yeah, this place has been distracted, which is entertainment, right? Distracted with what? Masses, Coke, CV-19, Biden as president, all right? Trump radical walk, Trump radical acts. This man, there's just a lot going on. So everybody's distracted. So the youth of this place or the folly is what? It's not here, man. It's gone. You got something?
And also on this particular street, they had a few major music venues. Yeah. And when I was down there, not only were the windows boarded up, but they've been boarded up for so long that people are starting to tag it with graffiti. That's like what time it is. Yep. But this is Isaiah 24. I'm going to start at verse 7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth. The joy of the heart ceaseth. And if you would have seen this street just the other night, you can see that the tabrets ceaseth and the merry-hearted do sigh. All the venues were shut down, and really there was only one band out there, and they were playing outside of a restaurant that's not even popular. And you had only a certain amount of people there, but other than that, it was a ghost town. You could hear yourself breathing. That's how quiet it was. Verse 9, they shall not drink wine with a strong drink. With a song, they shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. And you got a lot of people out here that are just, they can't deal with the lockdowns and this whole situation. We've had an uptick in suicides, suicidal thoughts, abuses of alcohol and drugs, prescriptions or otherwise, you name it. And it's only going to increase as things get more draconian. But here's the point in verse 10. The city of confusion, which you know Babylon means confusion, and America's Babylon the Great, is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in.
Sure. They're also going into the foreclosures, the boarding up. You know, because once you board up the building, ain't no man going there, but probably possibly, you know, junkies that squatting, trying to find some place to settle because it's cold and shit like that. But ain't nobody going in the buildings and shit, man. And that's what you're seeing. All right. And this main rat, Rabbi Finkelstein, that guy been told you a long time ago. They didn't what he said, they didn't squeeze all that
shekels.
They didn't squeeze all the shekels out of that rock, man. Meaning America. It's over with, man. I don't know what you people looking for. You're looking for some great white hope, something to come from the, you know, under the ground or out of the clouds and save this place. God bless America. That's what you got. We got Edomite women on the news, CBS Nightline, crying about C-19 and talking about God bless America. How they lost their business, their house, their cars, their motorcycles and shit, you know? It just is what it is, you know? And give me Revelation 18, start around 20.
I got
and read down.
Go
ahead.
Okay, now. This is Isaiah 24, verse 11. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All the joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone.
And we see that every weekend. Throughout our regular day. When you go to the place that was once so-called joyous, like Canal Street, you don't see that. I mean, in the last, 6-7 months, all you have is seeing the low for New Orleans down there, man. People bugged out. We got women walking around talking about how God is sound like one of the members of Wu-Tang, man, with some big slippers on and shit. You know, this place is over with, man.
You said Revelation 18 and 20?
Yeah, 18 and 20. And just read all the way to the end, I think 24.
All right. This Revelation 18, verse 20. It said, rejoice over her, thou heavens, and ye holy epistles, and prophets, apostles and prophets, for Yahweh had avenged you on her.
And simply, even right now, that's what we're doing in a sense. We're rejoicing. When we see 35,000 people got fired from Disney World, we rejoice over that, man. All right, when we see certain other companies lay off, furlough police officers and fire departments and various other corporations and companies, institutions, we rejoice. We happy. Right. Oh man, that's fucked up. You don't have us in that sense. No, only thing we say fucked up. You might went there yesterday because that's how one of my the companies I worked at, man. You know, they laid certain people off. A certain guy, they came there yesterday. They came there today. Go back to walk there tomorrow, and the gates are locked. Can't get in there. They give everybody a pink slip, and then less than 24 hours, they have a new crew in there working, man. They said, well, we've been out here for 2 weeks. You know, working in a hotel. But that's how that's how dirty eat do you, man. Eat raw, eat dirty, boy. You're gonna find out. A lot of you people that got these hopes and dreams of bouncing back in the American dream, you're gonna find out the American dream is fastly and quickly gonna become a nightmare to you, man. Go ahead.
And me and this brother always talk about it all the time. Hey, people are getting all upset and everything and seeing things are bad, but we don't think it's going fast enough. We don't think things have gotten truly bad yet. That's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for rioting in the streets, food riots, civil unrest, the jab getting pushed, martial law troops, concentration camps in full effect, you name it.
Yeah, we're looking for that Middle East type action, man. Yeah. You know what that Middle East action is, right? Shit going off, explosion, hollering, niggas running this way, running that way, sirens. They picking niggas out of big rocks and bricks. Oh, is he still alive? That shit. We looking for that type of action, man.
Scooping people up off the streets.
You know, niggas getting carted away on dollars, and he half alive, bloody. We looking for that type of action, man. Helicopters and shit, people flying hungry, foaming from the mouth.
Random screams over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Makeshift tents and huts on the side of the roads and shit, babies hollering and shit. That's what we looking for, man. Go ahead, Doc.
It says, and a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall the great city Babylon be thrown down and shall be found no more at all.
Right. And we know that's going to happen through our Lord and Savior, man. Yahweh Shai. When this place is utterly destroyed, man. All right? When these places get hit with missiles, you know, it's going to be done with violence, man. Great violence, Heavenly Father, in a sense, because the Lord's going to get these different nations around the world, all right, even America's own allies, to push that button to hit this place with missiles, also, man. But before that happens, it's going to be you're going to see, and Esau's lining you people up for that so-called Great Reset, all right? And guess who else? The Most High is lining the world up for a Great Reset, because once the Lord gets Esau out the way, he's going to reset everything to its proper order. Even the people that's supposed to be ruling back in their proper place, man. All right, the animals, the sea's gonna get reset back to what it's supposed to. The heavens, for the end, everything gonna get a really great reset, man. All right, because when Esau says great reset, he's really talking about this new world order, man. All right, but the Lord's gonna come with his own program. Go ahead, Doc.
It says, and the voice of harpers and musicians and of pipers and trumpeters shall be heard no more at all indeed.
And this place, this brother was talking about, Freshman Street, that's the place for harpers and people with instruments and playing
live music.
Live music. It's no more. You can't find them. You got guys on Saturdays now, you got guys getting their own trumpets and their own little shit and just playing on the side of the sidewalk, man.
That's literally what they were doing.
You know?
Shit, we I think the last week we did camp, or maybe the week before that, we ain't never really see no violinists out there. That boy was out there playing a violin and shit, right on the corner, man. Yeah, okay, yeah.
You ain't got them toots out there now talking about, here go my card. I do a home stripping. You know what I'm saying? But that's what's going on. Y'all brothers know that, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the little toot out there talking about, I'm like, man, what's going on? Oh, the strip club's closed. It's so bad.
House calls.
It's on house calls, man.
I remember, yeah.
Supply the pole.
Yeah, that's why I told you, bro. Next, gonna be putting that poom poom in the can, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
selling at $9.99 at Walmart. Hey, it hurt me out there, man.
She even had the advertisement on the phone, like, look what I do, you know?
Yeah, I'm like, man, is that bad? It's that bad. It's that bad.
Hey, there's been an uptick in OnlyFans. It went from I think it went from 7,000 before the lockdowns to I don't know, it may have been 7,000 or 7 million, which is a big discrepancy. But either from that to 85,000, 85 million during the lockdowns, and it's gotten so bad that there's so many women on OnlyFans that you're not making money off of it anymore. There's too much supply, not enough demand.
Yeah. Who want to see you, man? That was one of the other brothers, brother that come out and watch the camp, man. I guess there's some people he knows doing it, man. She's showing them big submarines on that thing, man. Getting that $1,500 every month, every 2 weeks or so. But that's what it happens when you look at every society that fell, or every so-called civilization or empire, even going back to the time in Germany, that's what was going on.
Women were selling that box for a box of chocolate.
Even around the time of the Great Depression, because back in the day, you couldn't hit the internet and go look at a so-and-so or whoever on the internet. You had to put a quarter in the machine and wind that bitch up. You had to work.
Put the curtain over your head and look at the little thing.
Yeah, she just show a little bit of the leg. Nigga, bro, excited around that thing.
You gotta add another one in there to see more clothes to come on.
Yeah. The same thing happened then, the time of the Great Depression, and before that, same thing gonna happen now, man.
Right.
And that's how you can tell the breakdown of a society. Even now, you notice that the food, all right, the meals that these so-called fast foods and beyond, that shit high, man. For one person, it's high.
Mm-hmm.
They want $17, $18 for a plate of food now. And back then out here in New Orleans, man, you used to get a plate of food for $5, $10, $4, man. A big ass plate of food.
Yeah.
Now they want to charge like you eating for 3 people now, man.
For less the portions too.
Yeah.
Went from 4 to 12.
Yeah, man.
And
You don't see what's going on. You don't see the hyperinflation. You don't see how high the shit is in the marketplaces now, man. You know? You got something?
Yeah.
could I
Still got more on
Go
this.
ahead.
It's something real quick. And what the brother was saying about when you know society's going down, when the women are starting to sell their bodies, especially the women that are upheld in that nation. I've seen it twice already. 2 decent-looking so-called white women or Edomite women on the side of the road with anything health sign in their 20s, looking relatively young, looking like they can just find a man to make money off of. But hey, they're on the side of the road, homeless, asking for anything help. So what do you think's going to happen when it gets really dire out here?
Yeah, it's that bad, man. And like I said, you brothers out there in these little towns and cities, major cities, look at the businesses. These businesses that was once hustling and booming, they ain't that no more. And guess that's what Esau is doing. Esau is using this C-19 to stranglehold all the so-called middle class and the mom and pop businesses.
Right.
He's strangleholding them, and some of the big corporations can't even stick around, man.
Bed Bath and Beyond,
Yeah, out of that.
Disney's, Coca-Cola, laying off a lot of workers.
Yeah, out of that, man. Yeah, ain't gonna be no more Coca-Cola in a minute, man. I get them about a couple of months or so. They out of that, man. You know, give me that, and I'm gonna get that. From you. Okay.
It says, and no craftsman of whatsoever. Hold on, my fault. I'm just starting all over. 18:22, Revelation 18:22, and the voice of harpers and musicians and of pipers and trumpeters shall be heard no more at all indeed, and no craftsman of whatsoever craft he be shall be found anymore indeed.
Right. Yeah, because everybody's gonna be laid off. Even down here, they can't find people that work on houses, work on cement and things of that nature, drive trucks and shit. Because even the youth, they don't even they give the youth of the society, they give them guns and drugs and hip hop. They ain't even trying to go find out what they is a trade.
Yeah, but you know they also, if you don't mind me saying, they trying to be the next big social media stuff, man.
Right.
Everybody.
They're not into that shit, man. They're not into that.
No, they're not. They don't want to do real work.
Hey, we used to play outside, man, when we was coming up, man. These kids,
All the time.
I'm talking about playing tackle football on the concrete, man.
Getting it.
These niggas out here don't even want to catch a splinter.
A lot of them will be the next Medea. You know?
That too.
Man,
Big Medea. Yeah, man, go ahead.
it says,
He said,
it says, and the sound of the millstone shall be heard no more at all. Indeed.
What's a millstone? It's grinding. Jason that slang grinding, because a millstone, what you have is a millstone. You have a round millstone that sits flat. You have another millstone of the same size. It sits up round and it rolls on top of the other one that's flat, like a wheel. And you put grains, corn, whatever on it, and it crushes it, makes it real fine. But that grinding is talking about is actually work. All right, because when you go out to work, or you work a job that's a lot of manpower has to be put in. You hear grinding, you hear hammering, you hear all type of shit going on.
Yep.
So that's talking about work right there. There's gonna be no more. Go ahead.
It says, and the light of the candle shall shine no more at all indeed.
Yeah.
And the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all indeed.
Yeah, so the Lord finna close the curtains on this bitch, man.
Rightfully so.
All right, and like I say, even with Esau, the Lord's about to make Esau pull the plug, man. Because any day now, you sitting up here in your nice homes, air conditioned, heat, whatever you at, it's cold, or whatever, whatnot, and you feel comfortable. You feel good. Watching Netflix, lay back, rub on your boot, sip on something. What you gonna do when the lights go out, though, man? You in there watching, pew! Oh, it's coming back on. Yeah, that's a nigga first mind. It's coming back on.
Yeah.
That motherfucker ain't gonna never come back on, man.
Yeah, man.
Go walk outside. Hey, Raj, what's going on, man?
Yeah.
I don't know. Then you on the other side of the city, you hear explosions and gunfire and all that other shit, man. And you niggas try to get on that phone, that big ass iPhone, you hit that bitch, ain't nothing happening. And it's on. It's just like that. It's on, man. Because like I said, what's finna happen? Your life, your little world, as you know, it's finna change, man. You know, we going into the almost the second leg of Esau's bullshit. You know, this new world order. Go ahead.
It says, for thy actions were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived.
Right, by sorcery were all nations deceived. Even these different countries and people of different landmasses were deceived by America through her delicacies and merchants and making money off it. Because even when y'all brothers remember the start of COVID, y'all remember when it was this woman showed her job working the port, driving a truck. See, ain't no containers
I
on
remember that. Yep.
Yeah,
Ain't no containers coming.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing was coming, man. So what you think? What you think? You think something start coming in? They might have shipped out 10 a week now to keep you. Esau's all about spoon feeding. All right, a little more. Get steady giving it to you just a little bit, man. But it's never going back. They got certain politicians out here that's kind of whistleblowing. They're telling you you're never gonna come out of those masses.
Sure.
You're never going back out of lockdown. Once you go to lockdown, that's it, man.
The brother Samaki posted an article on the WhatsApp that said that this C-19 may be around for the next 7 years, man. That there's no end in sight with it, you know.
Do that shit. Do that shit, Esau. You know what? Yes, on that.
I got a little bit more.
All right.
It says and it's 24. And in her was found the blood of prophets and of saints and of all that were slain upon the earth.
Right. Because the prophets, we have, a lot of us, some of us might lose our lives over here, and a lot of us, over the process of time, have lost our lives. The prophets, all right, and the men of the Lord have died over here in this slavery, man. You know? Give me what you got. What you got, something?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. It says, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, or the clouds return after the rain.
Right.
In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves.
Who's the keepers of the house? Ultimately, the elite bankers, all right? But also the keepers of the house are the people that work downtown Manhattan, all right? Punching those clocks for the Dow Jones, all right? Those are the keepers of the house. Those are the ones that's fucking dealing with the money. Like I told you last time, you don't deal with the president. Don't run the money. If you want to know what's going on, that's right. When you want to know what's going on with society, for economical wise, you deal with the person that's dealing with the money. That nigga don't deal with the money. Man, Sleeping Joe ain't worrying about a goddamn thing but some sleep, man.
That's it.
All right? That's all he worried about, man. Some goddamn sleep and probably some what they call it?
Sniffing some hair.
Yeah, slipping some hair and keeping that old sunny heads off the coat, man. That's all he worried about. And mothballs, man.
These stocks control a major population of the people money too.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
Like what goes on, the contributions that it make through the stocks.
Yeah.
Like if they close the stock exchange, just shut it all down, people take their money out.
Yeah.
A lot of people wouldn't get money to services now.
That's right.
You see? So and they control that stock. That's why they make it go up and down and crash it.
It's all up. Esau has that format down right, because when he crashed one sector of the thing, he can crash another.
Yeah.
To bring up what he lost and stuff, man. That's why they play games with you every morning. The stock exchange is jumping and moving up and down.
Yeah.
Playing games with you, man.
Yeah.
It is not weighed in the balance by nothing. But digital money.
That's it.
Go ahead.
It says, and the grinder cease because they are few.
There you go again.
And those that look out of the windows be dark.
Right. Those that look out of the windows be darkened, man.
No word. That mean you just looking out a window and it's dark.
Oh, but they gonna have that. They gonna have
It's
that.
literally
They gonna have that D-look on their face. Though.
Yeah.
Nigga lose everything. He just
staring out.
Yeah, he lost his dog.
Zoned out.
zoned out, man.
But it's physical. Because like you said, we go down there to Joseph A. Banks and they look in the mirror. It's all covered with paper.
Yeah.
You know, like paper in the windows.
They ain't renovating. They not
Trying to
renovating.
look in. They ain't re-renovating this. It's shut down.
You know,
Business is done.
You got another place, high time place out here called Rubenstein's, man.
Yeah.
Rubenstein's been open since I believe 1800, 1880.
Tell you on the store. It say 1831 or some shit like that.
That's how long they've been open. That's how long that family has. Somebody see how long Rubenstein's been open, man.
Yup. I remember that when I was a little boy.
It's all the high rollers though.
All the high rollers went to Rubenstein, man.
Yeah.
Shit, they
Now they telling you that they're on a break of losing every goddamn thing. Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say they got a Shoney's right around with the corner from my
Shoney's.
right.
Still there. What?
It's still built up right down the corner from my house, but it's talking it's saying renovation. See you later. That's been saying that for about like
20
10
years.
years.
I know it over, man.
Yeah, we remember Sean.
I remember Shoney's right there. He's Shoney's digging across the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1924.
All right. I gave him some years.
18.
1924, man. That's a long time, man.
A long time for anything.
About 100 years, a couple of years from now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. And they had to break up, losing it all. Man. Even the owner said, man, we had to deal with the building going down. We had to deal with this. Now you got this going on. We can't hold it.
Nothing can do.
Ain't gonna wear them suits, man. Bitch yourself, man. Go ahead.
It says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets.
Yeah.
When the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall raise up at the voice of the birds, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
The two old ones, that's the ones that was on the news. Talking about they can't keep the doors open, man. You know?
It says, reader.
Yeah, read it again.
It says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low.
There you go. There goes the grinding again.
Yeah.
The work gonna be low, man. The work is low now.
Yeah,
Let me say this: the work ain't the same in all places. The work that's in Texas ain't the same over here in Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi. It ain't the same. Them boys out in Georgia, them boys still booming a little bit.
Yeah.
You know? But we remember last time we went to Atlanta, I said it on the block. I said, man, they got Jake at his height. Jake going down the street 180 miles an hour in the car. Stop and do donuts. Grills in their mouth, they gonna eat someone, kill that shit.
Fucking run.
Just like them boys down there in Texas. I mean, where I was at, them boys talking shit in Houston. Everybody's economy is shit water, but ours is still booming. All the gas, go to. Once you kill all the gas, you killed that motherfucker, man. Yeah. And a lot of guys working all the gas, they jump into the trucking world. You saw him he's going to destroy that trucking world.
The trucking world hurting because the containers don't come in. The trucks can't get nothing.
Do shit.
Those trucks have to connect to the containers, which we saw in the video with the lady. Nothing is on the ports.
The only thing you got to do with trucks, the trucking company had to do is hike the gas up.
You hike the diesel up.
And the corporation's not going to even want to pay the money.
Hike the diesel up.
Because I remember one time in 2008 when the markets crashed and the gas was high as a motherfucker, they was making the trucking station just like Sire.
SAIA.
Yeah. They was charging
CI.
and Cooper and all these different trucking companies, they were charging surpluses just to come and deliver that damn
The gas.
the cargo. The cargo, they were charging a gas surplus because it was so much money to try to pump the damn trucks up, man. And we know that the truckers are, they run the veins of America, man, up and down these highways. Man. You kill them, you kill it all, man.
Sure.
And they're working on it too. Go ahead.
It says, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
Yeah, we went into that, That's it.
Yeah.
Give me what you got. You
I got something.
got that one about the storehouse empty?
Yeah. Oh, the storehouse is empty.
Yeah, we can about to end it a little bit.
This is on CNBC.com, so a mainstream.
Major. That's major. Go ahead,
And it was published on January 28th of this year. And the title reads, 10,000 stores are expected to close in 2021, as pandemic continues to pummel retailers.
This is plummeting them, man. Go ahead.
One retail research and advisory group predicts keepers of the house, the people that not only people on Wall Street, your elites, but also be the people that watch the charts and the statistics.
The economists and the people that run stocks and bonds and things of that nature, man. Hey, man, one of the top guys I know, Gerald Salente. That guy is it's a Jake named Dex on YouTube. Gotta tell you, man, it's over with. It is. I'm talking about. It is over with, man. And these are guys that higher up, bump shoulders with the elites of the elites in that world, man. Cause that's another world.
Mm-hmm.
If you put me and you in that world, or any one of the brothers in it, go bring us down in Manhattan and open the door, go into the damn stock exchange. We don't know what the fuck going on. I don't know how to work the computer. I have to throw away the trash in there. This is a whole other world right here. You can't run with them cats, man. This is our world, man. You can't run with us in this thing, man.
A microcosm.
Yeah.
Like the setup. Bigger setup.
Hey, go ahead.
One retail research and advisory group predicts as many as 10,000 stores could be closed in the United States this year, which would set a new record as the Crown Royal pandemic continues to take a toll on the industry and companies rethink how many locations they can sustain.
Right. Which internet buying killed all that.
Yeah.
You know, your boy Jeff Bezos killed a lot of that shit, man. Which he was possibly set up. In which, like I said, all these companies, I don't give a damn what name it is, what brand they call it. So all companies in America are owned by one company, Standard Oil Group, man. They own most of the companies in America. They'll change. You know, I know you should know about. BPR. The gas.
Yeah, the green. I passed the site something.
Them motherfuckers was named something else. They just changed the name.
That's it.
I can show y'all that.
Because they got sued the way they did for leaking that, leaking that oil in the water or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you say, they just changed their name
around.
to keep running.
It's been around so long.
Yeah.
Like y'all, it's another couple of companies I can't think of right now. All they do is change the name over time. You know, same management, same corporate, but they change the people. You know.
Well, because they once you get a bad name for what you got, people don't want to deal with you no more. So you change the name.
That happened with the Edomite Harvey Weinstein when they got caught doing all that other stuff with the broad. They just changed the name.
That's it.
Not
act like they sold it.
Not even that. They get you numbskulls out here to think they're going to companies like you have AutoZone and O'Reilly. They're the same people.
Same people. Yeah.
Walmart selling the same people. You know. And I would say this in our grandmothers and our mothers' time, those are the same companies just got refreshed and made something different. They're the same companies from back then.
When Dixie just with Rouse's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like how much different is it?
Just like the Clippers owner that made the racist remarks. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I forgot his name.
Forgot his name. I forget his name. He made the racist remarks. They act like they made him sell his franchise. He owned the franchise. So all they gonna do is act like he sold it to somebody he knows. His brother. Well, you just step up and say, I passed it down and gave it to you. He still owned it. Right. Bullshit.
Yeah, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This 2nd Esdras 6:22. It says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
Yeah. And we seeing it now. They're empty from what? Ammunition. They're empty from certain commodities and goods, man. Yeah. You can't even find. Remember, you couldn't even find toilet paper.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
You couldn't find wipes.
They can't find alcohol.
Alcohol?
Rubber alcohol.
God damn. They can't come bleach.
That spot empty when you go in the store. Any store you go, the spot gonna be empty.
Yeah. Hand
sanitizer. It's empty.
Man. You like I say, Jakes. The sad part about you, Jakes, man. We sit out there, we go about our daily lives, even with the brothers, and we look at you, Jakes, man. You don't know what you don't have a damn clue what's going on, man.
No.
I'm talking about not even a small inkling of a clue. You just going through life, just skating. You know how niggas be out there in Colorado. You know, we know Jake like to go to Colorado, right? Yeah, get all in the hot tub shit. We know Jake's, man. Jake, hey, man. Jake skating through life, man.
Yeah, Jake like an Edomite lady just running in the park.
Yeah.
In his dog. You know, he just got the shirt tied around and just running with her headphones. Bro, his dog.
Yeah, visor on there.
Visor and tight jack with the whole Tyson to get up in a running shoe, and she's just in a park jogging.
Yeah, you make it get on you, man.
Yeah, bro. What's she doing? She don't know where she at.
Hey, I've been around Jake. I've been uptown around Jake, around the park, in the tail walk, around Cliff Park. Tell you something. Oh girl on the bike. She's on the bike, right? What? I can get out. Hey man, that's how you Jake going.
That's how Jake running around.
That's what the Lord said. He's going. A lot of you read yesterday. A lot of you gonna be caught as a thief in the night, man. You don't know what's going on. You're not even aware of these different stores that we're talking about. You're not even aware of them. How many Jakes walking by, because we be chilling sometimes after we get done. How many Jakes you say, damn, they close on the soup, the big major soup place, they close that bit down. But if they close Brothers down, nigga Mike.
Oh, Lord. Yeah,
that nigga Mike.
Willis Fried Chicken.
Willis.
Yeah, nigga close Willis down.
Popeyes.
You know?
Stop talking.
And Jake loved that stupid shit, because y'all remember one time, McDonald's used to be down the street close to the Jaws, and they took that bit and brought it down the street. Jake noticed that shit. Yeah. Stupid shit like that, man. Damn, son, what we gonna do about McDonald's?
It's right up the street.
Oh, it's up the street. Oh, my bad. She go, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
That was on there.
You had one, right?
Yeah, I got pretty good too.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me that one, you had said it earlier.
MacTash?
No, that's the MacTash.
Leading with thick clay.
Yeah,
that's got it right here.
Hey, go ahead.
This is Zephaniah 1 verse 10. And it shall come to pass on that day, saith Yahweh, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish.
This prophecy haven't even happened yet, man. This prophecy hasn't even happened. And this is true prophecy right here when it deals with the economy of Babylon, man. All right? Go ahead.
And a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills.
Yeah, and that great crashing from the hills, all right, is when you look at the, now we bring out, you look at the documents, the diagrams from the stock exchange, and those different, it look like hills, man. And it says it's gonna be a crashing of the hills. In that crash, you see a sharp bend in the hills, all right, of that the economy, man. And we see it now. Shit ain't like it used to be, man. It's hard now, but Jake trying to scratch up. You know, and I see, you know it's bad when you start seeing you go pull up the gas station. My intention to go to the gas station, I'm putting the whole 40, the whole 30. Yeah. I got a truck, I'm putting the whole $100 in my truck. Jake only putting $5 in the truck.
Yeah,
I'm some big shit.
I went up to one gas tank. I seen like 75 cents in that motherfucker. I said, damn, what they gonna
I hope he was cutting grass. I hope he was cutting grass.
What is nigga God?
But that's what I said that time. Jake got an 8th Street Hummer and putting $5 in there. I don't feel laughing at you, man. But yeah, it's how bad it is, though, man.
It is.
That's how bad it is. Go ahead.
Verse 11. Howl, ye inhabitants of Mactash, for all the merchant people are cut down, all they that bear silver are cut off.
Yeah, all of that bear silver. And like I say, those stock exchanges, they bear silver. They juggle and do all the know-hows of America's economy, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you gonna soon find out. If you haven't realized now how bad it is, you're gonna soon find out. When this third world country bad, I don't know. Some of you still might not know what the hell's going on, man.
Hit people like a ton of bricks, man.
Yeah.
Jake should count it all joy, man. That hell about to drop on his head, man. It'll be over with.
Hey,
you better get the line of this bit. It is gonna be over.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man. Because like I said, I look at some of you niggas, man. Some of you, Jay, you just look defeated, man. Bags on your eyes. Tired, broke down. Hey, man, there's only one thing to do, man.
Yeah. Ain't nothing to hold on to anyway.
gotta let it go.
You can't go to the club. You got 2 masses on. Job, double working the shit out.
Top rate. 2 man. Now you got 3 man. You
got 3 masses on.
you just fall out that bitch, man. You can't do that.
Your
Hey,
main
you
spot's
said
closed down.
Where your boy at? Oh, damn. Everybody stepping on the nigga, man. He been out there for 20 minutes now, man. You can't do shit no more there, man. And and New Orleans is a place all about
Partying.
Doing shit. Yeah, you gotta do
Jake
shit.
Bishop.
Yeah,
It's the city of
they need
doing
it.
shit.
They need it.
Yeah. I seen a nigga in the apartment come outside. You know that cool, right? Y'all been around that cool.
Yeah.
Fuck. And Jake go outside and say,
Yeah,
that nigga stressed. That nigga
He
outside.
had to go outside to release some
I'm in
stress.
the back of my trunk. I'm watching them all that. They come outside looking around. Ain't nothing but a plug. I'm like, man, fuck. Jake stressing. When you see Jake, you know you laugh. You
Yeah,
know.
that was Jay.
Y'all brother seen this.
Man,
Jake put the hand like this, man. Fuck. Can't get nothing in this bitch.
That's ridiculous.
tripping with this lockdown, son.
Yeah.
My girl get them out there.
For real, I can't go nowhere.
Damn,
Kids.
Yeah,
yeah. It's a lot of women been quitting their jobs too.
yeah.
I looked at this morning on a major news corporation. A lot of women quitting their jobs because y'all brothers talking about. Overheard y'all say they said the kids ain't been in school in a year, man.
Yeah.
The kids ain't been in school in a year.
Longer than that,
And they can't juggle the both of them.
yeah, they can't
Children
get the
tearing
job
up shit
in the
down.
children. Yeah,
And
eating everything.
Yeah, man. That's by design, bro.
Yeah.
That's by the end raising the food instead of raising food up. The hell,
Right.
Stamps ain't. Hey man, Stamps ain't getting it, man.
Nah, that's gonna be a simple. Just saying, that's gonna be a simple transition into the chip. You know what I mean? Like if you wanna have more money to buy food, if you want to have childcare and all these different things, take the chip.
And that's what they boxing a lot of people into. Because you notice how since Sleepy Joe done got in that thing, they saying, hey, if you want the other half of your 14
Yeah.
off that
You
stem,
have to take
you
that
gotta
jab.
take that match, man.
Yeah.
And you got niggas. I've been around people. You got niggas. So that don't sound like a bad deal, son. I'm like, boy, you tripping. You know the other brother come out there too. You know, brother Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Boy said his dad took the jab on Tuesday.
Damn.
On Friday, he was pissing blood.
Shit.
That's how bad it was, man.
That in Virginia, made
real.
that person. Soon as they took the jab, they died.
Yeah.
No, soon as they took that, they just went to the spirit world. In the armories is going to the spirit world, man. Lord ain't playing, bro.
It's bad, man. So you do your thing. You know, like I said, it got to the point, and I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. I got to the point, even with my family members, so-called friends and whatever. Go do that shit. I'm not gonna. You coming to me because what I'm on, and what I stand for, and what I believe.
Yeah.
Don't come ask me a goddamn thing. Just go do it.
Just do your thing.
Son, I just got a new vet. I'm gonna go push that bitch. Son. Go do the whole day.
Right.
And while you at it, go catch that wall over to the right. Go do that shit. I'm not arguing with the nigga no more.
No, I ain't no need to.
Hey, what's all that? Jake, I'm gonna say this. Jake, you know better.
Most of them.
Yeah.
Most of them, that's
Yeah,
why
yeah,
they know better.
they
They
know
know you personally. They know
You know better.
what the law requires. That Jake could tell you shit that you ain't even knew he knew.
That's right.
You'll be like, you was listening to that? Nah, I'll be listening to you, son. This is what Jake tell you. Like,
Yeah, man.
I listen to everything. I watch every video. You know the one just
Stop playing. You need to stop playing. Man.
right, Jake.
And you ain't going out, you ain't doing nothing, but you watch everything.
Yeah, man. That's bad right there.
You're gonna get a lot. You're gonna get the blunder ammunition from the Lord.
Hey, I'm gonna get one. Hey, give me what I remember. I think is this is what the Lord gonna do you real quick. That's in verse 54 of Susanna.
You gonna get that first?
Yeah, keep that first. Y'all playing with the Lord, man. The Lord gonna do you right here, man. I think it's 54 of Susanna. Yeah, that's it. I remember. Yeah, 55.
55 count. This is the history of Susanna in the Apocrypha, verse 55. And Daniel said, very well, thou hast lied against thine own head, for even now the angel of the Most High hath received the sentence to cut thee in two.
Yeah, what we gonna do, man? Lord gonna cut a lot of you. You know all, and you know, but you ain't out here doing, and you playing. All right, the Lord gonna cut a lot of you in two, man.
You armchair Hebrews.
Yeah.
You lied against your own head. How the scripture go? It say, "You come as my people. You listening at the walls. You enjoying it. It sounds sweet to you. But yet when you go about on your regular day, you don't do my will, man."
Especially the Jake. Half you Jakes ain't doing it. Even now, man. What sense of playing at home? You ain't working nowhere no more. You ain't doing it. So what are you doing? What are you? You know, the Lord's setting a lot of you up. You ain't doing nothing right now.
Nothing.
You ain't doing nothing. You ain't got nowhere to go. You just been in the house for months.
Collecting unemployment check.
Yeah. That's a perfect time. I'm going out and get right, man. Give the profits, man.
They that had yet liberty receive benefits from me. Hey, you got liberty because you're at home with no job. You're getting an unemployment check so you can at least sustain yourself a little bit. So what are you doing all day? Everything but listening to the word and doing it.
Yeah. Let me go down here and at least find out how to get right.
Right.
I don't know. I can't do it at home. I'm bullshit. Let me go down to one of these camps, man. At least I'm gonna find out as I go. You know what I'm saying? I'll at least give myself that. You ain't trying to do that, man. What you got?
It's Habakkuk 2, verse 6.
We probably ended on that.
It says, "Shall not all these things take up a proverb against him?" Talking about eat. It says, "An taunting proverb against him, and say, warn to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that laying himself with thick clay."
Right. Hey, and then hey, man. Hey, it's just that bad.
Yeah.
One more time, man.
Yeah, no
One more time.
Habakkuk 2 and 6. "Shall not all these things take up a proverb against him? And atoning."
Go ahead.
Shall not all these things take up a proverb against him, an atoning proverb against him, and say, warn to him that increaseth that which is not his.
Yeah, that's he, man. He have increased all riches, all minerals and resources to himself, man. All right. Go ahead.
It says, how long?
Yeah, how long? That's what we ask the Lord, man. We ask the Lord how long He's gonna allow this devil to keep ruling. All right, keep America staying afloat. We ready for this. We ready for that big gaping hole. You know how you have a little hole in the boat? It be squirting out water, and all of a sudden that hole is just get massive, and all the water just start rushing in, and the boat sinks. Man, we waiting for the boat to sink, right? Because guess what? It's like the same rules of the boat. They're all passionate, all men and women and children get all board. The captain got to stay. You got to stay and fall with this bitch Esau. And whoever down with you, 2/3, you gonna die with Esau, man.
Sure.
Cause this place, hey man, I tried to, I might have to do it on another phone or something. But it's a picture. It's a picture of America. You know how you selling a home or a house is foreclosed, you got that little sign out there, and the little sign hangs and flies in the wind. They got there's a picture with America. It says America foreclosed. And that's what you might want to slap on this place. A big sticker, foreclosed. What's going on? I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it for the little thumbnail. Lord willing.
It says, and to him that laden himself with thick clay.
Yeah, Esau, you laid with thick clay, man. You what your boy say? Oh, the shit. I'll give you the shit. You gonna be knee deep in the shit. Yeah, Esau, you knee deep in the thick clay in the shit, man.
That's debt.
Yeah, that's what debt over and over with, man. Because even on the money, they tell you this is a certificate of what? Of debt. A debt, man.
DEBT.
Rotating debt.
No.
No, not it's so bad to where this man has systematically set up this place to fall, man. And like I said, and the damn thing you do, you jakes out here that always hollering about how many houses you own, you're gonna find out, yeah, you own the house. You so-called own, which you don't even own that.
No.
I give you a little bit of it. You say you own the house, but you don't own the land. You say that you own the land, but guess what? You don't understand Esau concept. You have the land, you have the house on the land. You don't own the actual land that's under that land.
No, you don't.
You don't.
Yeah.
And then even in Esau's own books, it got something called eminent domain. He can just come rip that shit up from under you, man.
That's the reason why when people are planting their farms and stuff, he can come over and spray pesticide right over it. Man.
Yeah.
Because that's ultimately his soil. He do whatever he want to do with it. Man.
Yeah. And Monsanto's Monsanto sends trucks,
Yeah.
dump trucks up and down the countryside, dropping seeds, and they come out there with their scientists. Oh, this is our seed.
And farmers can't say shit. What you gonna tell them? They'll buy your shit out.
Yeah. But hey, man, it is what it is, man. You don't see the play that's going on, man. All right. If you mad at the people who give you the play, we the coaches.
Yeah.
We give you the play. We tell you to play.
Yeah.
You just ain't going out there and perform. You know. Go ahead.
And Jake into the Super Bowl, 9 times out of 10, they pulling up some executive orders. They doing something right now.
Absolutely.
Because the whole world watching the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you niggas
man.
watching the weekend singing shit.
Yeah.
Grinding it. Oh, the weekend. Girl, look at the weekend.
They doing something.
Yeah. And now what they gonna do once that's over with? They gave you niggas the NBA. Watch Barbara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Run up and down the court. No spreads there every now and then. Get that learning shit. Watch Barbara.
The $1 billion man in his head got a fuck all his head.
I just seen it. It started NHL for the Edomites. Got the Edomites watching that, boy. They keep you niggas entertained.
Yeah.
Why they instead of just hitting you with
Brandon Circus, that.
Brandon Circus,
Executive order.
on.
Moving the troops in, pressing you in, get closer and closer
Dummies, man.
until they get a go.
They gonna end it on that.
Come. This is Isaiah 19. I'm going to start at verse 8. The fishers also shall mourn, and all they that cast angle into the brooks shall lament.
And we already see that down here in Louisiana. I'm talking about, I believe me and you were talking about it a while back. Oysters, the price of oysters is through the goddamn roof, man. I'm talking about through the roof for some oysters. Which we don't eat that shit anyway, but I'm just bringing out the sense.
It's a delicacy down here.
Yeah, the crawfish, all that shit. So how you don't even see Jake with it. Doing more like talking about it, man. And they're lamenting because the BP oil spill killed their business. Now C19 killed it, man. It's just that bad. No, go ahead.
And they that spread nets upon the water shall languish. Moreover, they that work in fine flax and they that weave network shall be confounded.
Yeah, make clothes, knit all type of sheets and quilts and shit like that. They're gonna lament. Go ahead.
Hey, all those little farmers markets, all up on Decatur, people that come out with their little wares and masks and paintings and stuff, they can't go out there and do anything. Verse 10, and they shall be broken in the purposes thereof, all that make sluices and ponds for fish. I'm gonna jump down to verse 14. Yahweh hath mangled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do.
Hey, that's plain, man.
And it said make Egypt err in every work they touch, every work they do, man. And we see it.
Hey, Egypt gone.
Yeah, like
We ain't talking about that.
yeah. They're talking about America, man.
America.
You know?
Yeah, man. So with that, man, that was a quick lesson for you, man. And we hope that also was edifying. So until next time, we'll go all praises once again to Yahweh.
Bahasham Yahusha Bahasham Rakakudash.
To our elders, the elders of GMS, peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. Until next time, Shalom.
Shalom.